When you think about it, our food travels thousands of miles to get to our plates. So how can we really know what we're eating? It all comes down to a single, powerful word: trust. And that's exactly what we're diving into today. How a new standard for halal certification in Pakistan is building that trust, one product at a time.
So this idea isn't new. In fact, this ancient principle is really the why behind the modern how of halal certification. It's a call for quality, for safety, and for ethical consumption that has resonated for centuries. But let's be real. In today's complex global market, how do we ensure that this standard is actually being met? What does a halal label truly mean anymore?
And right there, that's the core of the problem we're facing. When you see a halal label, what is it really guaranteeing? Who's behind that seal of approval? And can you actually trust it? This uncertainty is exactly what we're about to unravel.
To really get the importance of this new standard, we first have to understand that the concept of halal has evolved. It's no longer just about religious dietary laws. It's grown into a much broader commitment to quality, safety, and ethics for everyone.
And this is so important. Halal certification isn't just for Muslims. It's become a universal benchmark for quality, safety, and ethical practices. Think of it like a promise, a real bond of trust between the person making the product and you, the person buying it. No matter what your beliefs are, it just means it was made with care and with integrity.
But okay, in a marketplace that's just flooded with products, how do you separate the genuine from the fake? With so many products making so many claims, how do you know which halal label is the real deal? This is the challenge that both consumers and honest businesses are up against every single day.
See, without a trusted authority, everybody loses. Consumers are just left guessing, and honest businesses watch their hard-earned reputations get put at risk by a few bad actors. The credibility of the entire industry is on the line. And this is where our story takes a really interesting turn.
And that's where the Halal Assessment and Certification Institute, or HACI for short, steps into the picture. They're on a mission to bring some serious integrity and transparency to the halal market.
Okay, so halal has been around since 2010, and their origin story is actually pretty crucial. It was founded by a group of Pakistani scientists. Now, think about that. It brings this incredible blend of scientific rigor into what is, at its heart, a process of faith. That means a deep commitment to protecting consumers. So for them, it's not just business. It's a mission to make absolutely sure that every single halal product is genuinely what it claims to be.
HACI's approach is super methodical and really comprehensive. They don't just slap a sticker on a product, they build an entire culture of integrity from the ground up. It all starts with awareness, then it moves to rigorous training for the whole supply chain, and it all culminates in hard, evidence-based verification. It's a system designed to leave absolutely no room for doubt.
Now, for more than a decade, HACI has been laying all this groundwork for a more transparent halal market. But a recent development has just taken their work to a completely new level, creating a national standard of trust that honestly changes everything.
All right, get ready because this is a total game changer. Halal is now officially recognized by the Pakistan Halal Authority, that's the PHA, which is the country's national regulatory body. So what does that mean? It means halal certification now has the full weight and authority of the Pakistani government standing behind it. That's huge. This partnership really marks a new era of trust. We're literally moving from a market filled with uncertainty and risk to one with national oversight and government-backed credibility. It's just a massive step forward for both consumers and businesses alike.
So if you're a business owner, what does this all mean for you? Well, in a word, opportunity. This new standard gives you a really powerful competitive edge, both right at home and across the globe. So let's break down what this actually gets you. First, national oversight. That gives your certification that undeniable stamp of government approval. Can't argue with that. Then there's global credibility. This just swings open the doors to new markets, to customers who want to see real, verifiable proof. Next, technical rigor. You know your products are meeting the absolute highest standards. And finally, accountability. This protects your brand and your reputation from the damage that false claims can do.
This certification, it's basically your passport to the global halal market. It's the key that unlocks brand new opportunities, builds international trust, and gives you a decisive competitive advantage in a massive, rapidly growing industry that's worth billions.
But this is about more than just business. It's about a vision for a better future, a world where everyone has access to consumables that are safe, sustainable, and halal tayyib. That means they're not just permissible, but they're genuinely good, pure, and wholesome. It's a pretty bold vision, and it's one that HACI is helping to make a reality.
So, a new standard of trust has been set. The future of the halal market is one of transparency and integrity. I guess the only question left is, are you ready to be a part of it?